It's an evening where we have a very special guest as part of our punditry team because we've got the former World Youth Champion Keegan Brown alongside us. Keegan, great to see you. First of all, how's things?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm looking forward to tonight. Going to be a bit different than playing, but bring it on. With Jeff, it's very hard to look past him with the experience that he's had over the years. Weirder things have happened in darts, as we all know.
90. Moreno, you require 154.
Well, he couldn't take out tops for the 110, so Mikel's looking at 155. Does he stay there, or is it treble 18? He does stay there. Double 17. Oh, what a start. And what a steal from Moreno Mikel. Smith looked in total control.
Yeah, Jeff here hoping just for a clean cut for this 80 finish. Look at another big fat 20 for double top. Yeah, it's a good shot.
Second leg, Jeff Smith.
Sort of 10 to 15 years ago.
120.
Pressure on Jeff. You know, Jeff's desperately looking for a two treble visitor, and he is.
170.
See, that's interesting because obviously a lot of the North Americans play cricket and they use the 25 in the ball, and obviously with Jeff there, it is 25, leaves 96.
Game shot on the fourth flag, Moreno Mikel.
Wouldn't matter what he hit, would it, in the end?
Big moment in the match here. Jeff hoping. Yeah, so he's got 69 left. He's looking at double six.
114.
Well, we saw Mikel's crash in a big one at the start of the match. Smith couldn't do it to save the match, and now the Dutchman can get the win against the favourite to win finals night. And Mikel's makes it. He sees off Smith in the opener. Something of an upset in the first match. The favourite loses by 4 legs to 2. And Moreno Mikel, who is something of an expert at these Super Series finals nights, may return to the point after Jim attempts his checkout, because he may check it out. On tops. In tops. And Long has the lead.
Jim, you require 98.
Hey, Jim here looking to take the 98. Yeah, is he going to split or is he going to go straight for 38? Oh, he has. Yeah, that's a good dart.
On the second leg, Jim Long.
So it looks like Jim's just gone off the way here, and it gave Chris a good chance here for tops for the third. And he has.
On the third leg, Chris Quantock.
There's a good chance here for the Shanghai for Jim. Looking at tops to go 3-2 up.
Game shot on the fifth leg, Jim Long.
It's lovely from Long, and it's another one of those combination finishes.
You know, as a dart player, I don't know if you'd rather be, you know, a mil away or 4 centimetres away.
Where you really want to be is between the tram lines, and that's where Jim Long was on that double 10. And it may be a long way back for Chris Quantock. He'll return to take on Shane Hayward in his second game, but Long will face Hayward with 2 points already to his name.
Justin, you require 100.
So can Justin do what Moreno did to Jeff Smith in the first leg of the first match? He's looking at 32. And he does.
On the first leg, Justin Hood.
And now you can hear the friends of Justin Hood. So double top for 3-0.
33.
So Justin there just knows he's got another 6 darts from this position. He only needs one.
But it was Moreno Mikel who needed to get to 3 to qualify, but now it's Hood who's on 3 and only 1 away from qualifying himself. Has the darts to do so.
Justin, you require 36.
Just out.
And Justin.
And just through. With a game to spare, Justin Hood has made it to the semi-finals. A perfect start to his night. The 4-0 win he needed to qualify without having to worry about what happens in his final game against Jeff Smith. And he does a little happy dance as well. And every reason to do so, having already made it through.
44.
Unusual route, isn't it?
122.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too many words to describe for that.
Most players would go the 19s to ensure at least a dart at the outer ring.
Yeah, especially when your opponent's on a
Game shot on the first leg.
Check out
like
like
that. Yeah.
Well, they're very happy with what Shane has just shown.
Shane, you require 20.
Big moment in the match here. Can he convert and make it 3-1? And he
Game
has.
shot on the fourth leg. Shane Hayward.
If he can turn this around, you would need Jim Long to also inflict defeat on Shane Hayward, but turning it around just become a whole lot more difficult.
Now, if you're going to start a leg that you need to win or get across the line as soon as possible,
43.
oh, it's not a bad start, is it?
You've got to give full credit to Shane Hayward here, the outsider for tonight. And he might be about to do something special.
108. 85. Shane, you require 141.
It's on.
Oh. Never apologise.
Well, he gets his moment, but the main moment is still to come.
Just don't bust it.
101.
He could qualify with a 10 darter. This is an ADC qualifier who was barely a household name in his own household before he first appeared here. Suddenly, he's a dart away
100.
from the Super Series
Shane, you
semi-finals.
require 40. Game shot.
And Shane Hayward
Shane
succeeds in reaching the semis. He sends Chris Quantock crashing out, and he does it with a 10 dart leg. What a performance, and what a debut at finals night at the Super Series. The Welshman shows how good he is. But a 10 darter sealed it in the end.
See, with Jeff now, I think
108.
he's had enough time now to regroup. You know, the first match, lost with a 90 average. He didn't do a lot wrong.
75.
And he's probably thinking, do you know what? Let's put the headphones back on, go on a practice board, and see what we can do.
108.
Well, you were talking about getting that first 9 darter. It might be about to happen now.
I'm not going to say nothing.
48. Jeff, you require 141.
Not to be for Jeff Smith, but he's straight away. I mean, it's not really a
109.
dagger in the heart of Justin Hood. He's already through, but Moreno McKells is probably sitting in the practice room watching now with his head in his hands.
Yeah, there's nothing worse when you're relying on other people to perform.
108.
And to be fair to Justin, he's left, you know, more or less 100 after 4 throws. You know, will the doubles play another factor with Jeff?
Game shot on the first leg. Jeff Smith.
No need for a big check out there because of the big scoring, but we've seen plenty of big checkouts as well, haven't we, this evening?
I think so far I've counted up and we've had 7 checkouts over 100. Over 100 over the course of 4 matches.
134.
Yeah, stunning shooting from these top dart stars. And Jeff Smith once again gets that first dart perfectly right. Well, he could have put another set of darts below those.
100.
3 180s from Jeff Smith in a leg and a half. Sorry, how many did I say?
3.
108.
Better change that.
Yeah.
And it could be back-to-back 11 darters. This is darts from another planet.
Yeah, he's only thrown at a mere 143 average.
Jeff, you require 45.
That's guaranteed to go down. 11 darter to win the first leg. 11 darter to win the second. 2 legs in 22. And look at those numbers.
Yeah, you know, there's nothing worse. Is a 15, you know, it could have been a 14 dart leg and it was the worst leg of the match.
40.
That dart was rubbish, but that one was better. Justin Hood gets the 2 legs that he needed to top the group, so he's through. If he misses, Hood returns and can put Moreno Michels through. Double 4.
68.
So close, yet so far.
40. Game shot and the match.
And it's Hood who hits, and that means that Jeff Smith will take no further part in this evening, despite putting on one of the most polished displays we've seen at the Super Series finals night. It comes in a defeat. So double 12. And double 6 is found. Long doubles his lead.
Jim, you require
It looks like
8.
Shane might tensed up in this match and he's not feeling just as much as relaxed as previous.
Game shot.
Well, the game's over. Long has won it, and in doing so has won the group. So both those players are going through to the semi-finals, but Jim Long will do it as the Group 2 winner. He'll be taking on Moreno Michels.
That's a fantastic first start. He wants the big fat 20 to leave tops. And he takes it.
Shot on the third leg, Shane Hayward. Shane, you require 66.
Justin's day, he scored 316 points within 6 starts.
Well, that's an 18, so 48 remaining. 32 remaining.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
Finding those doubles,
Shane
we could be
Hayward.
getting a bit of a fairy tale.
You know, and just like that, he's only 35 behind with these shots on. Oh, is he gonna go for it? He's thinking.
$126.
Murph, what would you do?
Miss, that's what I do.
Is it going straight for it? And he has.
Straight in it. And Shane Hayward, the man from Wrexham who dared to dream, is living out that darting dream here at the Modus Super Series. He's in the final. He's made it at the expense of Justin Hood, who gives him some warm words and congratulations. Hayward can't believe it. It's hard work, but he's through. And he will take on Jim Long or Moreno Michels in the decider. Hood played a decent game. He's had a decent night. 95.45 the average.
$108.
Just like that, puts the pressure back on Jim.
Yeah, you can't keep a good man down, can you? You can't write him off.
Looking at treble 19. He's the ball. And he does.
Game shot on the second leg, Jim Long.
127 in game, and it might be the finish that really gets him the game. He's got a grip on it. Moreno
Game shot on the fourth leg,
at least avoids a
Moreno
whitewash, but he'll have bigger ambitions than that.
60.
Well, a couple of darts away
Jim,
then
you
from
require
placing the
60.
final once again. Well, that could end up being a happy accident because it means he's got a clear sight at tops, which he nails to defeat Moreno Michels and book his place in the final. Jim Long will take on Shane Hayward in the Week 2 decider at Modus Super Series 8. And he's had a great time tonight. The semi-final was A little flat compared to what we've seen earlier, but the finishing was absolutely sublime. 4 out of 5 for him, denying Mikel's more than a dart at double himself, and Long gets himself through.
Game shot on the first leg, Jim Long.
And the Canadian.
57. Shane, you require 68.
So Shane, 6 darts now to take the 68 for the second leg.
He gets it.
On the second leg, Shane
So he won't have that repeat result from the group stages when he lost 4-0 to Jim Long.
There's a chance here for Shane. And he's got the first dart. He's got the second. He wants tops for 160.
Game shot on the third leg.
Wow.
Shane Hayward. Shane, you require 121.
I don't know how they can still watch, but he could be at it again here.
Double 14. Oh.
107. Jim, you require
Some of them can't watch.
161.
161 for Long. Treble 18 would leave the bullseye. Hayward had the 160.
136.
Long wasn't far away from the 161.
14.
See, that could have been the high check I was talking about.
The 160 not good enough for you.
Wow, you know what I'm like.
Well, this is an awkward one. Double 7. No problem. He's one away.
Shane Hayward.
Has the moment arrived?
Looking at the big 12.
I don't know how he can compose himself.
Now the ball.
33.
One dart comes,
Jim,
one dart goes.
40.
Does he get any more? Not in this leg. Long lands double 10. It really has. Wow, what must be going through his head? The heart will be racing, but he's going to get a dart.
Looking at double top.
42. Jim,
So close,
52.
but this could be so cruel. Double 10. Jim Long lands it. And the final goes to a nail-biting deciding leg.
You know, Jim cannot ask for more than after 12 darts to be sat on 57. Are we gonna have another twister?
108.
Fair play. Full credit to Shane Hayward. What a week he's had.
57.
What a night he's had. But it is the long night.
Series Week 2 champion, Jim Long.
As Jim Long wins Week 2 of Series 8 here at the Super Series. But that was only half the story. We've seen some incredible drama this evening. A big embrace for Shane Hayward, who has played his part massively. His chance came and went. A couple of darts to win it himself in what would have been a fairy tale finale. But it is Jim Long who gets it done in the end, and maybe Keegan Brown. The experience just won the day.
Just. You know, I think the experience just won on the day there. Yeah, it was such a tight match to call, you know. 3 points in the averages. And yeah, it was just a good, do you know what? It's just been a good all-round night of darts.
Yeah, it really has been. But the final goes the way of Jim Long. He wins it by the odd leg there. Shane Hayward actually with the higher average, as Keegan just alluded to, and the 160 checkout in there.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to crown our winner. Would you please put your hands together for the Modus Super Series Week 2 champion, the gentleman, Jim Long!